My name is Braxton Bobo, and I am a graduate student at Baylor University. I am currently pursuing my MBA and Master's of Science in Information Systems. I am receiving a data analytics and cybersecurity certification by the time I graduate, and I also currently have an on-campus job with Lab to Market in the Baylor Research and Innovation Collaborative. The purpose of the labs is to increase rank one funding and revenue for the university. Baylor is trying to become more solidified in its research infrastructure. And so the ideal outcome for these cores, you can think of them as labs that don't have a physical space, but contain intellectual property, researchers and expertise. Some of them have an incubator. And then we also provide consulting services that look like engineering, testing, and professional services. So like I said, the outcome is to support Baylor's research infrastructure. My role in bringing these cores to life and actually getting them off the ground has been doing a lot of the initial business planning, which is pretty typical for small businesses. When you're first starting things out, you need to know what products and services you're going to offer, who's going to be running the labs, who's going to be, staffing the labs. Market research is also necessary to analyze the competitive landscape and see, what challenges you're going to have to overcome in that space.
Braxton's been helping specifically with developing the operating systems around our IRED cores, the industry, research, education, shared lab spaces, including Protolab, the Biz Lab, materials test, and even the MLD lab to a degree. And so that means operating functions, accounting, project management, billing, rates, all of these kinds of business decisions. So he kind of acts to a degree as the operating officer for these IRED cores. And he's filled that role incredibly. In fact, we're still depending on him highly as we develop requirements for our system. So he's been a great addition to the team.
It's been very entrepreneurial. My background is in MIS and in general business. I did my undergrad here at Baylor in the business school. And so I never really got an opportunity to do something that's this entrepreneurial. It's been a great experience learning how to navigate ambiguity and how to, I've had to realize that in the real world, you don't have a rubric, you don't have a set of rules and expectations. Instead, you're kind of given this project and you have to figure out how to make it work in the midst of all these different variables that are complicating the process. And so it's been a really great experience working with others, having meetings with people to figure out what kind of value streams are coming out of these labs, and overall just learning how to harness the kind of entrepreneurial side of my brain.
Braxton Bobo is the highest praise I can offer with Braxton is I trust him. There is a grit, a determination, and a sort of seriousness that he brings to the role that means we can just put things in his hands and I know it'll get done and done thoroughly and well.
I've had a fantastic experience working for Lab to Market. It's been very entrepreneurial, and that's something that I haven't been able to really, gain experience in my academic studies and at my other internships. And so it's been an awesome experience. I've been able to form a great relationship with both, my supervisor and all of my, fellow interns. And overall, I would recommend this experience to anybody else who is looking for, an internship that they're able to do during school that really supplements their experience, their academic experience, and is able to help them grow.